Hello, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. Today, as you can see, there is this image on the screen because the main topic of this video is going to be this bunny rabbit. This rabbit was recently posted by the official Littlest Pet Shop Instagram page, and it's been quite the topic of discussion. People have had their opinions, so I wanted to talk about that and give my own opinions as well. And also, it's winter themed. I really like the vibe that's going on here. All the blue and white and the snowflakes, it's just wonderful. So I think it is suitable for Vlogmas. Really anything regarding the new LPS is suitable for Vlogmas, I think so. You're going to be hearing a lot about the new LPS throughout this Vlogmas season. So the official LPS Instagram page has been making posts of the new pets. They've been posting typically every few days, and sometimes it's a post with a clip from the Roblox game like that one, or here's the giveaway post, for example. And then sometimes they post things like this, like a close-up of a new pet, specifically with the accessory it comes with and the card, and the cards are nice. I really like the colors of some of these cards. So this video is going to be kind of like a discussion video, but since it's Vlogmas, it's a vlog, so it's more casual, so I'm not like sitting down at the chair or the couch or whatever. I'm just here with the laptop, and that's where you will get the images from. So I thought it would be fun to just sit down and talk about this because I think we're all really excited for the new LPS, and you can give me your thoughts on anything mentioned in this video, but also it's mainly about the rabbit, so I'm excited to see what people think of it because I'm excited to give my opinions as well. So I think the official LPS Instagram page making these posts is nice, not only for the community, but I also think it's a smart marketing decision because they get to post each pet individually, so they won't run out of content because there are going to be a lot of pets. I think there are going to be, I don't remember the number, but it was quite a lot just in 2024, just in the first year. And so when they post these individually every few days, plus with the other stuff they're promoting, they will not run out of content. Like, I don't even think they're going to post every single pet. It makes sense that they're posting these pets one by one. It looks like the first few pets are going to be the blind box pets, so that makes sense. But I also think it's a smart decision because they get to see the community's opinions on each individual pet. Like, for example, they post this otter. They can see what everybody thinks of the otter, you know? So I think that's been interesting to see. I think it's really exciting whenever we see a more close-up of the pet and we get to see the accessory it comes with and the card it comes with. So let's talk about the first time that we saw this rabbit. So we first saw this rabbit in photos from the toy fair. Now here is the blind box display with a bunch of the pets in the blind boxes, and you can see the rabbit there, but you can't see it super up close. I remember when we first saw this image and everyone was just zooming in and trying to see the pets in as much detail as they could. So the Instagram posts are really helpful because you get to see them more in detail, because the bunny, you can't see the bunny very well, and when I first saw it, I just thought it looked like a plain bunny, just white and blue. Not much to it, you know. I was more excited for other pets like the otter or the walrus. But even the walrus I didn't like as much until I saw it more up close. You can see the bunny again over here on the right side of the picture, and here you can see it's wearing a little scarf that it came with, and this is something that I noticed before, and I thought it was really cute and nice that it was wearing a scarf because a scarf is an LPS accessory that I would love to see come back. And we'll get into the scarf later. Yeah, I remember when we first saw this photo on September 30th, the day the toy fair started, and everyone was just freaking out over it. Like, we didn't get a whole lot of news about the new LPS, and then all of a sudden we just got this, which I think this photo was leaked. I don't think we were supposed to see it, but we saw it. So anyway, and we're gonna see them in stores soon anyway. But yeah, I remember it was only like 2 months ago, but still, it was really exciting. We would just, at least I know I did, I kept coming back to it, and people were trying to figure out all the stuff, especially all this stuff over here. Like, that is just so small, but they were trying to see what it all said, and something over here we're going to get into later as well. And then when there were those listings temporarily on Amazon Canada, we also saw the bunny here. I guess you could see it a bit better, but it is just a stock photo, you know, nothing up close. You could just see the bunny from one angle. Now the angle is important because when you see the bunny from a different angle, you will see something that you did not know existed. The toy fair photos and this photo, I believe, were the only time we had seen the bunny, and other than that, we had not seen anything of it, and it just looked like a regular bunny. Maybe some people liked it more than I did, but compared to the other pets, it just looked like kind of a plain regular bunny, right? Maybe not. Yeah, we didn't get a close-up of many of the pets from the toy fair except for the axolotl because there was the big cardboard cutout, and there were some pets that influencers got to take videos of, so we saw some of those, like the walrus, the new iguana. But other than that, we didn't see a whole lot, but now we've been seeing these pets more up close. So here's the rabbit again. Well, actually, we're gonna have to rewind just a bit because this is not the first time that we saw the rabbit up close like this. In fact, I wouldn't even say that this is the most in-depth view we have seen of this particular pet. So, LPS did a giveaway for the blind boxes and there were 5 winners. One of the winners was this person. Hey, it's Chase227. Now Chase won the bunny in his blind box. Here you can see the card. Here you can see the scarf accessory that it comes with. It looks like each of the blind bag pets comes with one accessory. Sometimes it's a clothing accessory, sometimes it's something else. Like, for example, it looked like the centipede came with a drink. And then there's the little token as well. I'm guessing this is a Roblox code. I'm still not exactly sure how this works, but yeah, he showed us that. And then there is the bunny itself. Now, this is not a stock photo. This is just a photo that somebody took. So this is a completely real, genuine photo that is not edited of the pet. I don't know why the fly is back, but anyway. And then here's another photo he posted. This time the rabbit has the scarf on it. So it's probably kind of stretchy, like the skirts. I'll show you an example of what I mean in case you're unfamiliar. It looks like you can easily just fit the scarf on. It probably fits certain molds better than others, but it definitely fits this rabbit mold well. So if you have any rabbits of this mold that were from the past, then you would be able to put it on them as well, and probably other molds. So here's an LPS skirt, and as you can see, it can stretch a bit. So it's not just a solid piece of plastic, but I guess this is rubber. So I don't know if this scarf will be exactly the same where you can stretch it out, or if it's just like a solid piece of plastic that you just clip onto there. I don't really know. See, if I try to put it on a pet, it can kind of stretch out a bit, and then it'll fit around them. That's not exactly how I would put it on, but that's just an example because it is hard to hold the camera, or rather the tripod, and the pet and the skirt at the same time, so it's a struggle, but you get the idea of how it works. So I'm just saying that some LPS accessories, they are like that. You know, you can stretch them out a bit, which is useful because that can help them fit on multiple different molds. So I did not know until seeing Chase's photos that the scarf was plastic, because as you can see it's kind of propped up, which it wouldn't be able to do if it were fabric. Like, you can see from here that it's a plastic scarf. The LPS scarves in the past were fabric. Here is the scarf on Cocker Spaniel number 252, and as you can see it is clearly different, and it's like a fabric scarf compared to plastic. So I didn't realize when I saw the Toy Fair photo that the scarf that the rabbit was wearing was plastic. You know, it was too far away to tell. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe that means it'll last longer. I mean, I've never had one of these LPS scarves, but I feel like over time maybe it would kind of get dirty or deteriorate. I don't really know, because I haven't had one, but I feel like maybe a plastic scarf would last longer. As for what looks better, I mean, the fabric scarf is definitely more realistic. The plastic scarf makes sense because a lot of LPS accessories are plastic, so it definitely fits in, but I can understand why somebody would prefer a fabric scarf, but we'll get into everyone's opinions later once I get to when the official LPS page posted about the rabbit. Okay, but that's not all that Chase had to show us. Later, Chase posted on his story this photo of the rabbit, and it says, "Totally forgot to add that it has a snowflake on its cheek. So cute." And as you can see, it's kind of hard to see because I'm taking a recording of the computer screen, but I'll put a photo up here so you can see it better. But yeah, there is a snowflake, and because all the photos we'd seen of it before, you couldn't see this angle, and so when I saw this, I started to really like the rabbit even more, especially seeing it up close with the scarf. I feel like the scarf really makes it look better. I think it really brings it all together. I think that pets can look just fine without any accessories. I mean, mine typically don't have any accessories on just because I don't have a lot, but I think the scarf definitely makes it look better, and I also really like the snowflake. I already liked the colors of the pet, but seeing the little snowflake as its little personality mark, because you know they're doing the personality marks on their bodies instead of in their eyes, except for panda number 1. I think that it's a really nice touch, and I really like things with a wintry vibe, so I definitely like this rabbit more than I did before since I've gotten a closer look at it. And that made me realize I'll probably like more of the pets more once I see a more close-up look, because maybe they have some sort of feature like this that I just wasn't aware of before. So yeah, until I saw Chase's Instagram story about the snowflake, like as you can see, you can't see it on here or on the card because it's just facing frontwards, I thought that the rabbit looked kind of plain. It wasn't my favorite, but I like it more now. So here are all the rabbits of that mold from the past. There were quite a few. There are a lot of LPS rabbits, but this is a specific mold. I think that color and design wise the new rabbit looks most like this one, but it also looks pretty similar to these blind bag rabbits.
So now we can get to really talking about this post. So a few days ago, the official Littlest Pet Shop Instagram page posted the photo of this rabbit with its card, and the caption says, "Grab your chilliest scarf and join number 8 bunny on the slopes." And people have had some opinions about this rabbit. Some people have liked some of the newer pets more than others, and there are quite a few differing opinions in the comments, which we'll get to. But there seem to be the same few typical complaints from people about the rabbit. And by the way, the card says the number, it also says the generation, so it says G7 number 8, it also says chilliest, which is its personality type, it says level 1, and it says core. Whatever that means, I'm assuming it's got something to do with the Roblox game. LPS Roblox game, I am expecting you to explain all this soon. I know I saw at least one person saying like, oh, please tell me the scarf is removable, and of course the scarf is removable. If you saw Chase's post, you would know that it is. I don't think they would do something like that. I know that some molds in the past, like the Lhasa Apso dogs, the spiders, the lambs, for example, they had the bows that you couldn't take off, and I understand why some people don't like those. But no, that's not what this is. They never did anything like that with this rabbit mold in the past. The scarf can be taken on or off, so that is good to know. I guess some people think the eyes are creepy, which I kind of understand. It does kind of look like it's staring. I don't know what it is that could make them look better. Like, I don't know if it needs eyelashes or what. I mean, let's look at the eyes of the previous rabbits of this mold. So a lot of them have this look where the eyes are slightly closed at the bottom, and most of the rabbits of this mold have some kind of eyelashes. I'd say the one that's most similar to the new one is this one. I feel like the eyes are pretty similar here. This one also kind of doesn't really have eyelashes that I can see, but it's really decorated anyway, so that one I feel is a bit different. So I get what people mean about the eyes. I don't really think they need to be changed. I get it if people think it looks creepy. I kind of see that. I kind of feel that way too, but overall I think that the rabbit is cute and the eyes are fine. Another thing that a lot of people were saying is they felt that the inside of the ears should be painted white, and that is honestly not something that I came up with. I think it looks fine. I think there's already a decent mix of blue and white. I mean, there are the blue ears, the blue hair, the blue eyes, the blue tail, and the white body and head, and then the little like reddish nose, so I thought that it was fine. Of course it's a preference and people can have their preferences, we'll get into that later, but I personally don't think that the bunny needs to have white inside its ears. Maybe it would look better that way, but I think it looks fine. I like the fully blue ears. Also, people have mentioned the little hole in its ear, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that. I don't know what it is, but that is something that people have been mentioning as well. And then the other complaint that people have is they do not like that the scarf is plastic, which we already touched on a bit. But yes, some people would prefer if the scarf were fabric. I personally don't really mind. I think I'll like it better if it's plastic, but either way is fine with me, but I do understand that. So now let's go into the comments. The 493 comments. Now you might think that that's like average for the LPS Instagram page. No, I wouldn't say so. Let's just look at the numbers of some of the others. 104, 204, 141, 44, 238, 175. So yeah, and this is the second newest post at the time I recorded this. We'll get to this post later, don't worry. But yeah, as you can see, that's a lot. I'd say there's been quite a bit of discussion. Like, I feel like the otter, for example, I don't think many people had complaints about that. The rabbit, though, people have had some discussion. There have been some arguments, even. So let's see, because I do enjoy seeing what the community thinks of each new pet whenever it's posted. So Chirpy Toys said, "I adore the new scarf. Haters gonna hate. We still have all the old fabric scarves, or can make our own if people want them so bad." Yeah, I think that Chirpy Toys has a point. I mean, I understand that it would be easier and more convenient for the pets to just come with fabric scarves. If somebody wants a fabric scarf, people don't want to have to make their own or buy one from someone, especially because not everyone would know how to make one. So I do get that, but it is nice to see that not everyone's hating on it. Yeah, people aren't all hating on the rabbit. Like, some people have their opinions, but it's not like everybody's disliking it. Like, the rabbit's not being roasted as hard as the axolotl was, but even so, people still liked the axolotl. I don't think any of the new pets have been full-on hated, you know? So that's good. I'm glad that the community is voicing their opinion, but also enjoying the new pets. LPS Art for Adults says, "Don't change anything, this is absolutely perfect." Yeah, see, some people like the rabbit just fine. It's all a matter of opinion. This person says, "I feel bad for Basic Fun, to be honest. I can imagine all the work and effort to bring back what we wanted, but y'all just complaining. There will always be a LPS we like more than others. What's the point of complaining? Shaking my head. Yeah, and this comment looks pretty popular, as you can see. Yeah, I get it. I definitely, I know this has been said, like, for a while. You know, there have been a bunch of people who are like, y'all are ungrateful, you need to be, like, grateful for the new pets, like, we've waited for this for, like, 10 years, you know, and I understand that. I understand both sides. I understand wanting to have an opinion, which of course you can, and then I also understand people that are like, y'all need to just be thankful, like, and I agree, you know, like this person said, there will always be a LPS we like more than others. Yeah, but some people also think that it's good for the company, in this case Basic Fun, to know our opinions so that they could possibly change and give us what we want, because, well, LPS eventually took a direction that wasn't so good for the community, and also the LPS sales, I would say, because Hasbro didn't really listen sometimes. So I definitely get what this person is saying. Although I think this person makes a reasonable point as well. They said it's been like a decade since they've made these LPS. Basic Fun is a multi-million-dollar company. They have the resources and money to give us a quality product. Yeah, they probably do, but I do think that part of the marketing is, you know, making the pets the same price that they were before, and in order to do that, they may have to cut down on some things since, you know, things have just become more expensive to make. So I do understand that. And I think you can see the eyes are kind of grainy looking. I mean, they definitely look grainy looking when I'm recording the computer screen, but I don't really know how grainy they look in real life. They might be a little bit. I think some of the new pets might have grainy eyes and some of them might not be grainy, so that definitely could be a downside for some people. I do understand that. And then, yeah, we have some people who have some rather strong opinions, particularly about the scarf. This person says, sort that scarf out now. 61 replies. Yeah, this is what I meant when I said arguments. Yeah. And I think it's good the community's connecting. You know, there are comments for a reason. There's a comment section for a reason. And, you know, like, people are free to share their opinions and discuss with each other. And then things like this happen. This person said, I'm sorry, but this one looks like a cheap knockoff. And then this person said, can we stop arguing over the scarf and appreciate the bunny? It looks cute. Stop trying to start stuff in an LPS post. Yeah, I get that. Like, I think it's okay to have an opinion, but we certainly don't need to be arguing over it. Like, why does it look off? Well, the eyes are definitely something. Do y'all not do the eye details anymore? Like snowflake eyes? Well, this person may not have seen the snowflake on the side of the head that Chase posted. And I know that some people are not happy about the decision to not make the eye symbols in the eyes and instead putting them on the body. Personally, I think putting the symbols on the body is unique and different, and I personally like it. I think that pets can still be cute even if they don't have eye symbols and they just have regular eyes. Like, for example, my mascot, she's got regular eyes, and I think that's fine, but it's absolutely okay to have preferences. This person says, pet is cute, but that scarf better just be a prototype and make it a fabric like the old ones. So yeah, I think people are kind of preferring a fabric scarf. What happened to the silly little fabric scarves? Broken heart. I don't care if the scarf is cloth, although that's preferred, as long as it is not attached. Pets need flexible personalities. Yeah, as we went over, the scarf is detachable. It probably doesn't even, like, I think when you take the pet out the pack, it probably doesn't even have the scarf on. Plastic scarf? Barf. Who's your graphic designer? I will gladly take their job because they need to be let go. What? Are we talking about the design of the rabbit or this? Because the post overall is pretty, in my opinion. Why is it scary? Mr. Cheese 6000 said, I need her, and her blank-eyed stare. See, some people like the so-called creepy eyes. Oh, that's not... He is possessed. People with blue eyes. Yeah. It's giving McDonald's pet. Okay, it doesn't look that much like a knockoff. Come on now. Like, I don't think it looks that cheap. I don't think this thing's head looks like if I touch it ever so slightly, it'll just go flying all over the place. I gotta say, these comments are entertaining. I saw some of these before making this video, but not all of them. You get the idea of people's opinion on the rabbit. A lot of people like them. I mainly read the ones that were complaining. There were some I skipped over. So now, as for my opinions, well, first of all, I definitely think that everyone can have their opinion, and it's fine if you like some of the new pets and you don't like some of them. It's fine if you ultimately prefer the older ones. I think we will, just because of nostalgia, and those are the ones that we're used to.
And I think it's absolutely okay to express your opinion, especially when it's to the company that's making these. Like, I think that's fine. Of course, I do think we should be respectful about it and give constructive criticism rather than just being like, this is terrible. You know, I think that's a bit better. I think that's a bit more constructive. As for my opinion on this rabbit specifically, well, I kind of already gave it throughout this video. I think that it definitely, once I saw that it had the snowflake on the side of its head, that little mark, I started to like it more. I personally think it's cute. I wouldn't really change anything about it. I think it's fine. Let me know what you think of this rabbit. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Would you change anything about it if you could? And some people, like people who customize LPS, if they want to, they can. So they'll be able to. I think that you can still be grateful that the LPS are coming back while also having preferences, and I think that that is okay.
I wouldn't mind if he joins the collection. Yeah, I wouldn't mind either. Before we go on to the advent calendar, I just wanted to share with you some news about the new LPS.
So today the official Littlest Pet Shop Instagram page posted this photo. It says the funnest hideout, and the caption says, it's time to get out of your hideaway. Are you ready for some fun? And you can see some accessories, like there's some apples, there's some carrots, cheese with something on it, a little drink bottle, a little hamster wheel. So people are thinking this is some sort of like hamster, guinea pig, maybe even mice set. So that's interesting, and people are claiming that they saw a little teaser of this, or rather an unintentional teaser, because I don't think we were supposed to see the photo from the toy fair. So I'll pull up the toy fair photo again and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I think people were referring to something over here, like one of these images, maybe this, some hamster set, and I think that's what people are saying it is, so I guess we will see. Also today, the Back to LPS page posted something. So they posted some photos and the caption says, images of the new LPS found in Target system. A worker from Target sent me those images and I immediately needed to share them with you. Looks like these 2 tube sets will be released at Target. Let's see how many more sets we will discover. So it's got this tube set with the iguana, the axolotl, and the rhino. It looks like it's got some sort of plant accessory. And we saw a photo of these tube sets at the toy fair. And then there's also this one with this bird, this cat, and this Lhasa Apso dog, which is very similar to a Lhasa Apso dog that has previously been released. But it looks like it's got a little mark on its head, so that's interesting. Maybe it's a personality mark. So apparently these are in Target system, and it says they're currently out of stock, location not found, which makes sense because they're not yet going to be released or sold, but that's interesting. So it looks like the products are now in at least Target system. They'll probably be in Walmart and other places as well. And then this account, LPS Cutest, made a post, and this was actually after I started filming this video, so this is another thing I have to add on, so maybe by the time this video is uploaded there will be even more. I don't know, because they posted this set, and this is like a safari set. Now we've never seen this set before, although when I was looking at the toy fair to look for the hamster set, I did actually see this. And by the way, before seeing this, I did see somebody say that the previous Amazon listings that were there before, like I think it was the Tricks and Talents set, I think they said that they saw them on Amazon Canada again, but they couldn't buy them, like they couldn't pre-order them yet, but they saw them there again, so maybe they're back up there. Maybe it's slowly happening, because this is a different set. And this set's got the little chimpanzee, the giraffe, the rhino. The chimpanzee and the rhino I know were sold as prototypes. I know that prototypes of those were sold, but the giraffe is new to me, but it doesn't look that different from previous LPS giraffes, but it looks like it's got a lot of nice accessories. I like the little fire, it's got a little buggy, it's got the monkey's card. So that's interesting. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more of these, and here we can actually see it like in the packaging instead of just the pets with their accessories. So there was this and somebody else who said that they saw something on Amazon again. And they also said that the release date for the Tricks and Talents playset changed from January 1st to April 1st, so maybe that particular set will not be released until April, but I'm thinking the blind boxes are going to be the first products and they're going to be released in January. We'll see. We're all just finding all this stuff out together, you know, seeing these cryptic messages, these leaks, all this fun stuff. Yeah, after seeing that new set more up close, I can identify it as this set. See, there's the little buggy, there's the rhino, the giraffe, the chimpanzee, so it's very small, but after seeing it up close, I could recognize it there. So I guess that's part of level 3, whatever that means. And this says level 1, these are the blind bag pets, so maybe these are the pets that are going to be released first. Okay, now it is time for the advent calendar. So I forgot that some of these things on the bottom here are actually supposed to be put up. So let me try to figure out how to do that.
Okay, I put them up now. So there are the little ice skates, the snowman, the snowball, the little candy canes along the path, this sled, and I just kind of went from the bottom, kind of just pressed on them a little bit and then lifted them up. So I guess you're actually supposed to put those up just as a little decorative thing, and since they are just cardboard, they could easily go back down if you want to fold the advent calendar back up, which is what I'm planning on doing once I'm done with it. So that's a little touch that I forgot about, and then it was pointed out to me yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, I should fix those to make it look a little more lively and 3D. Now, the number 2 for day 2 is green. Now, yesterday it was 1, and I thought, from my memory, here we are on the back of the box, I thought that red or green showed whether it was a pet or an accessory, but here it shows that the pets are green and the accessories are red. So I don't know if that actually means something. They are just Christmas colors, so it might not mean anything, but then I thought that maybe it was the opposite. So I'm expecting an accessory, but it might not be, but let's see. I've been excited for this all day. Okay, let's open day 2. Okay, so for day 2 we have, looks like a little bone or like a little chewy toy for a dog. Okay, I was not knowing what to expect for this day's window, but I was expecting an accessory. And here we go, it's orange, just one plain color, just this little piece of plastic. I'll show you a comparison with LPS for size. So here is the accessory next to our new husky that we got yesterday from day 1 of the calendar. This pet is a bit big, but here it is compared to a regular sized pet. So of course, naturally, because it's made for them, it is a decent size for them, and I think it's cool. I don't have an accessory like this. I have not had one before, and I do have some LPS accessories, like some official LPS accessories that I've gotten secondhand, but none from an official product recently like this one. Like in my new collection, like I had some before when I got LPS in stores, but most of the LPS I get nowadays are secondhand. But the advent calendar is an Amazon exclusive, so I got it from Amazon. But yeah, I am really excited to get some more accessories from this advent calendar, and especially with the new 2024 LPS coming very soon, so that I can have more LPS accessories, because accessories are nice, and I really like the LPS accessories specifically because they're just so cute and colorful, and they're made exactly for the pets. Like sometimes you get some things that are just not super good quality, or they're just not the right size. Like I use a lot of Barbie accessories, and some of those things are too big, but some of them are a good size, so I'm excited to get more accessories. Thank you for watching. What do you think of the new LPS rabbit? Let us know in the comments. I personally think he's cute.